Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and this is Season 1, Episode 4 of I Am Not Okay With This. If you guys notice, I'm wearing the same shirt because one day I marathon half a season, I'm going to marathon the second half, so by the time you guys see it on YouTube, by Episode 2, I'll have already finished the season. All the full reactions, unedited episodes. If not, last we saw, she ran out into the middle of the woods from the party because she kissed her best friend who ends up not liking her like that, even though Sydney thought that it was going there, but they're confused young teenagers. The girl just basically got broken up with by Brad. She didn't actually say they broke up. She said he took his jacket back, which kind of means that, but it's not like a done deal yet. And Sydney kind of took that as we're staring each other's eyes. You look like you want to kiss me. I don't blame her. But then she kisses her. Here's my thing, guys. At the end of each episode, I keep saying we don't know if she has powers. The way the last episode ended was, I know that they're experiencing powers. We're seeing powers happen, but this could all be in the confused mind of a teenage girl. Maybe she's having struggles dealing with sexuality. Her father just committed suicide. Her brother's being bullied, and her mother is kind of a shithead. So she could just be seeing that inside. I'm so mad. In your mind, you see trees shredding down. But specifically mentioning that scene because the last thing we saw was a car almost hit her. She shredded the trees. It looked like Stan's car, and Stan happens to just be popping up everywhere. I don't know if that's a thing, that Stan is always in the right place at the right time, or it's just for convenience so the show can move along quickly. It's probably for that. I don't see there being any other reason. But Stan always seems to be showing up. She leaves the diner, Stan comes rolling up in the car. She's walking to school, Stan comes rolling up in the car. She's leaving the party, Stan comes out and she's playing basketball and Stan's there. It's I almost thought for a minute that Stan was a ghost, but people have acknowledged Stan many times. Stan is clearly a real person. But I don't know what to believe in the show. I think until we get a confirmation, which we might get right now when this episode starts, if Stan walks out of that car or anybody walks out of that car and sees trees shredded everywhere, then I'm going to be all right, she definitely has powers. I said in the last one, even the hedgehog, everything could be explained having happened just naturally, and that she's just imagining it. No one's seen the hole in her wall yet. If you're that age, your parents would have noticed a giant hole in your wall, except her dad died and her mom gets drunk whenever she comes home, which could be an easy way to cover up the fact that the mom didn't see the hole. So right now, I could be talking your guys' ears off and you're give it up, Jay, that has nothing to do with it, but I feel like it might. So we're just going to jump in. I don't want to talk too much, and I already did. This is Season 1, Episode 4 of I Am Not Okay With This.
Sid, I know homecoming can be lame, but I was thinking maybe we could be lame together.
He's getting dressed for the party. So is this going to be a replay of the party from another perspective?
You're home.
You look like a faggot.
Oh my God.
Do you want to go to homecoming with me?
Why not?
Great. Great.
He's got to be the one that almost hit her. That's what this is amounting to. Now he's leaving in the rain, and he's the one that almost hit her. Run the street. Please show me the trees. I hope the trees shred. Shredding trees.
What the fuck?
So yes, he saw it. Confirmed. I'm so happy he saw it, because that gets rid of all that bullshit.
They were like this when I got there, I swear. They were.
He saw it.
No, I saw it, Sid.
Is that a fucking word? Got it? Promise me, please!
Okay.
This just got so much better that it's real.
This thing inside me, I can't control it. It's not a secret anymore.
His dad is probably gonna beat the shit out of him. And there he is. Watch, Stan's gonna come back with a black eye.
7:30. I need you to grab Liam after school because I'm working a double, and make sure that he gets some dinner.
I don't mind cooking dinner tonight, guys.
That's nice, sweetie. It's just, you know what, give us a sec, okay? I haven't been perfect, and I know me working 60 hours a week isn't ideal for you. Guess what? My job pays for the things we need to get by.
If Dad was here with me and Liam, he wouldn't ask me to do so much.
He wasn't who you think he was.
Why are you throwing him under the bus?
Because I'm the one who's still here! Most days, you would go to school and he wouldn't even get out of bed. And now he's been gone for almost a year, and you're still choosing him.
The stricter parent that's trying to teach you the right way is hated more. Oh, she's got the jacket back on. I told you guys.
Yes, I do crazy shit with my mind, but nobody knows.
I know you don't really want to talk since, you know, but, cool. I'll leave.
She hides in the ladies' room.
Please, nobody burn down the school.
Look, I know that we said that thing is a secret, and it is totally safe with me, but we have to talk about it. Sid, I think we should test your powers.
What are you even talking about?
It's like
Just
Shazam.
hear me out, okay? There's this thing in ancient Mayan culture where they would build like a pyramid for the sun god.
She should use it. Oh, Jesus Christ, no. Stop, calm yourself, calm yourself. She's got to deal with it and control
Where are you?
Bathroom!
I know, she's young, she's
Calm
confused.
down, Sid. Calm the fuck down. Think happy thoughts.
Her happy thought was her brother. Something bad's gonna happen to her brother, and she's gonna murder someone at the end of the series.
Sid, you don't sound fine.
I'm great.
Well, Brad and I talked, which is good. We figured that out. But I also wanted to talk about the other night.
No, that's fine.
So we're cool?
Yes, we are so cool.
Okay. Feel better?
She makes mistakes too, but she's actually not a bad friend.
I was thinking, what if you and Mom talked? You and Mom try to find reasons to get mad at each other.
What did he make?
What is this?
Mac and cheese.
Well, it's macaroni, cheese, maple syrup, A1, ham, corn, margarine, cinnamon, fish sticks, soy sauce, grape jelly, crushed graham crackers, and something in a jar in the fridge, but I'm not sure what.
I never understood that with kids. He's not that young. He's got to be old enough to know that you don't mix all that crap. Who adds soy sauce with grape jelly, with cinnamon?
This is
with...
actually good.
Fuck it,
I
let's
call
try
it
it.
Liam's loaded lasagna.
All right, Liam, I'm gonna
No, it's
eat
not
it.
lasagna, but I just needed another word.
Sorry, we're closed.
Yes, we get to
So we
talk.
might make an exception.
That depends. Are you a good bowler?
No.
Then what are you doing here?
Try to make the lasagna.
That sounds vaguely sexual.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Thought maybe
It's a good try.
could hear some of those dumb theories of yours.
Oh, his eye, and he's got the black eye. I didn't even notice right
You
away.
said research. I thought
His
you
dad
meant-
nailed him.
So the people who wrote these things, do you think they just came up with these characters and their powers out of thin air?
Yes.
The people who wrote these were probably eating acid like candy. But the point is, they know superpowers. Okay, so each of these comics features an unknown visitor, some form of a mentor figure, you know, who visits the hero, explains their abilities. Has anyone like this ever visited you?
Yeah. It's her father.
Okay, totally fine. Maybe I'll just be your mentor figure. Or not. Have you experienced any of the following? Spider bite.
No.
Okay. Radioactive goo.
No.
Alien gemstones?
No.
Okay. Secret military experiment?
No.
Bionic limb transplant?
What?
What about your parents?
What about him?
Well, sometimes a person inherits their abilities.
That's
The
what I
only thing I
said.
inherited was pasty skin and my bubbly personality.
Who is your daddy?
Ooh, too soon. I
And
thought
what
those
does
were
he
fair
do?
game. Sorry.
God, this is a waste of time.
Okay, look, all right, okay. Look, my life, it ain't great, Sid.
Yeah, I noticed. Okay, Mr. Miyagi, then tell me, what's the second step?
Train your powers.
With your mind.
I love it. I love the song. See, why can't she ever do it when she wants to? She has to get angry. Punch her in the face. No, don't do that.
After Ricky's party, what was your mindset?
I didn't have a mindset.
Okay, but were you just having fun and then you just blew down some trees?
Kinda kiss someone at the party.
Oh, he's gonna feel bad. Oh, I feel horrible.
When? Like before or after I asked you to homecoming? And I'm not gonna ask who, because I'm above it and I don't care. I'm not even the least bit jealous. But does he dress cooler than me?
No one could dress cooler than you, Stan. It almost always comes out when I'm angry or scared.
He should talk down to her to piss her off, but just intentionally.
I think I know why they didn't kiss you back.
Because you're ugly, and he's going to piss her off.
Because you're incredibly ugly.
I fucking knew it.
Repulsive, actually. And I'm not even counting the zit. You'll never know what the hell's going on inside you.
You're the
or what
reason
the
your
hell's wrong
father...
with you. But nothing will ever suck as much as your shitty family. Let's talk about your dad. I hear he didn't even leave a note.
Oh my, that's going
You
far.
wanna know something? You'll never know why he killed himself.
Don't hit him! Oh my God in heaven. That's risky.
Holy shit! That was awesome!
Fuck you.
I mean, it worked.
I could have killed you.
Exactly, my God.
We're through. I'm done.
Nice going, bud.
My God. Oh shit. What the fuck is this? Is that her father? Who is this man? Great episode, guys. What the hell was that at the end? I'm thinking it's the mentor, like, mythological wisdom dude that Stan was talking about, and then he dusts away. Is it her father? Does her father have a reason he killed himself? The mother was really laying it on like he was a shitty dad. Said he laid around, didn't really work, like she only has a good vision of him because he was there, because he didn't have a job, and he did kill himself. The mom's saying, I'm still here. I didn't leave you. I didn't abandon you. You're saying how your dad is so great. He friggin' killed himself, and that's why I'm here doing all this. The mom does come off a little harsh, but I get it. She works 60 to 80 hours a week. All she's got is herself to take care of these kids. She's asking for a little help, but I also get Sydney's side. Sydney is like a teenage girl dealing with her sexuality, dealing with puberty, dealing with this kid Stan, and now you find out you have superpowers. And now we could finally put a kibosh on that whole thing. I know I probably talked your guys' ears off, those of you who have seen it, but watching it for the first time, I'm wondering if you guys thought the same thing. Some of you had to think what I thought. A lot of us watch a lot of movies and TV, and it was giving me the impression that no one was ever around. No one ever saw it. We see shows like this all the time. Misfits had an episode where there was a ghost character that walked around with the main character half the time, and they weren't acknowledging him, and it ended up because he wasn't there. He was dead. It was a ghost. So shit like that happens all the time. But I said in the last episode that if this episode started with Stan being the guy that almost hit her, which it looked like it was because of the car, that if he saw the trees mowed down, end of story, we have a power girl. And that is exactly what happened. It showed like a little follow-up as to how he got dressed and thought about it, saw his dad. Another gay connotation thrown at from the father. It's very much tapping into like lesbian and gay and like how it's like just rough as a teenager dealing with like your sexuality and everything. That's why I thought maybe this was some crazy way of showing how like someone deals with it by imagining this happening and it not really being the way we see it on the screen. But nope, she's got powers and I love it for it. My end thing is I definitely feel like it has to do with her father. He even said, where did your parents come from? They kind of changed the subject. But I think this totally has to do with her father. Why else is he killing himself? Maybe he had really intense powers, but as you get older, you can't control them or something. And he offed himself because he got too dangerous to be around. Or maybe it was one of those things like he's got to pass his powers on to someone else. And maybe they got a lower life expectancy. Something has to make sense. And I think that was maybe her father in the end. Maybe he's kind of watching over as a ghost. Obi-Wan Kenobi style, he killed himself so he could be stronger than she could possibly imagine and appear in the form of a ghost or some kind of figure. So I'm going to end it there. I don't want to talk too much. If you guys want full unedited reactions, this show is done on Patreon, as are other shows way ahead. Full reactions unedited, link in front of me for Patreon. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.